This new look Miami Heat team started off extremely slow without Jimmy Butler, but the one thing we know about the NBA is sometimes it takes 6, 7, 8 months before you bring a new team together and they start to establish chemistry. And right now, the Miami Heat are doing exactly that. They are rolling. They're in a rhythm, winning 6 straight games, including tonight, beating the Boston Celtics. Granted, they didn't have Porzingis or Drew Holiday, right? No Al Horford, but they still had Jason Tatum, still had Jaylen Brown, right? They still had Derek White, and they were able to find a way to win this game. And I wanted to break down exactly how they did it. Now, the first thing that we're going to see here is we're going to get this double high pick and roll. Now, what we're reading is our defender. If he goes under the screen, that's basically them daring you, right? Disrespectful, daring you to shoot that 3 ball. And Davion Mitchell is a guy who has progressively gotten better and better from 3. So when you go under this thing, and I mean, for whatever reason, I don't really get it. He's trying to go all the way around here. And Davion's going to say, all right, well, I mean, listen, if you're going to disrespect me that much, I'm just going to stop. With zero closeout, wide open 3, gets it to go. These are the things that Miami takes advantage of, and you can even see Torrey Craig like, bro, why are you going under when the screen's not even really happening? They're not even trying to screen you. You go under nothing, right? Again, they take advantage of big-time mistakes, and right there, that's a big one. Now, one thing I really do love about this Miami Heat team is the way they get out in transition. Look at Ware, right? He's a young rookie, but man, this dude means ball, man. He means business. He sprints up this floor, and the one thing about being out in transition is you never really allow this defense to really set up in their half-court set. And trust me, I'm a big-time Celtic fan, but what Ware does here is he clears out the entirety of this team. He attacks that paint because he's got that leverage over the big man, right? So since he's got that leverage, these defenders down here are forced to pick up, because if they don't, they're going to get a wide open dunk. And then look at Tyler Hero stop on a dime, understanding, all right, we have leverage down low, so just take the shot, and my big man might actually have an opportunity to get that offensive rebound. Either way, Tyler Hero hits a big-time shot in transition. Boston was making a massive comeback here. They're only down about 6 at this point, but right there, big swing, puts them right back up by 9, and Ware needs more credit on that play. Alright, so this was a major turning point. You guys can see it's a 5-point game with about 7 minutes left to go in this ball game. The Celtics only score 8 points in the last 7 minutes of this ball game. Massive shout out to the Heat. But again, in transition, their big man is all the way back, as you can see. And again, just attack. Don't allow them to set up. We have the number game. You got 4-on-5 basketball. You in with the strength of numbers. All we're going to do is kick it over to Davion. Now, whenever you have that advantage, you're going to know and you're going to see guys are going to close out because they don't want you hitting these threes. And look at Ware. Once again, finding that soft spot of the defense because their big man is still trying to get back, into a good defensive position. And all we're going to do is draw that rotation up, right? They're going to do what you call blending, right? They're getting into a blender, which means everyone's trying to hustle, everyone's trying to switch, everyone's trying to rotate. And when a defense is, in a blender, you're not able to guard everything, and they allow that weak side lob for Khalil Ware here. Beautiful job. Let's go, man. I'm telling you, the ball movement is becoming very good here in Miami. 28 assists tonight. We'll take it. All right, another really good play here. We're going to see this initial DHO from Bam Adebayo. He's going to basically hand that ball off to Tyler Hero as he comes off this thing. We're going to see the defender try to switch over, and obviously Derek White's going to try to fight over this screen by Bam Adebayo. Now, we're going to get what you call a pocket pass. Now, what is a pocket pass? Well, we're going to see a pocket open up here. Usually happens after these screens, but once you set that screen or act like you're setting that screen and this defender rotates over, this guy fights over, we roll to the basket, there's a pocket between both of these defenders, and this is an NBA term, pocket pass, right? Get it through that pocket, find the big man, boom. Now we have a lane to the basket, once again, getting the defense to rotate over. and it opens up that three-point line, but ultimately Bam is so good in this little painted area. He throws up a floater, gets it to go, but you can tell whenever you're able to draw a rotation, draw that initial double team, and use Bam Adebayo in that short roll, he's so deadly because not only can he score, he can draw weak side, strong side rotation from the corners, and now you have two guys wide open for three if you really wanted it, but ultimately still hits the little floater. All right, another big time play here. This one by Larson, right? We're going to break this down in a second. Do me a big time favor, Heat fans. Hit the like button if you want more Heat videos. They will be making that play-in tournament, so if you want more breakdowns from here throughout the rest of the season, hit the like button. Also, more importantly, comment down below P2, right? This will tell me that not only do you guys want more of the videos, but you guys are really enjoying them. So let me know in the comments by putting down P2. And lastly, make sure you guys sub, man. It is free. It does not cost a thing to subscribe to the channel, and like I said, we got you guys covered. So right here, we are going to see a little bit of the defense trapping the box, okay? Now, what does trap the box mean? Obviously, the box being the paint. As we get leverage inside, you see a lot of people, a lot of teams, a lot of players start to rotate, right? They're trying to trap that box. They want you not to be able to score in that painted area, right? That's kind of what they're doing. So as we get that drive, you see not only one, but 2 and 3 defenders kind of lock in from that weak side and the top side, right? So when you see that, now you got guys open all around the perimeter. And this is the thing about Miami. They now play in this 5-out system. I know it looks like a 6, but 5-out system where everyone's on that three-point line. You create that drive, and now you create rotation from this defense. Look at Larson kick out to Davion, and again, big time three, wide open, late closeout, and that's all because Larson is able to force them into a trap the box situation, and then ultimately find the open man as well. Just beautiful offense here by Miami, and that was a big time shot that led them to this win. All right, here we go. Last play that ultimately kind of put the nail in the coffin. So we're going to see a little bit of a flare screen here by Bam Adebayo. Now you guys may be asking, well, what is a flare screen? Basically, when you set a screen for a playmaker or someone off the ball who's going to be running or coming off that screen going away from the basket. So flare screen right here, getting him away from the basket, setting that screen on his defender. Now look at him stop, no hesitation, pull up three. And again, that was the nail in the coffin, right? At this point, already down by 15, now 18-point lead for Miami as they held Boston to about 4 points or something like that, maybe 5 points in 6 minutes of action. The defense was absolutely lights out. And again, I know they're missing some guys, but Miami is starting to feel it, man. They're starting to really build chemistry, build that rapport with one another. And like I said at the beginning of the video, sometimes it takes teams 6, 7, 8 months to fully build that team chemistry to where it needs to be to compete for a playoff spot. And I feel like they're working a lot faster, and nobody's really giving them credit. I mean, if we're being honest, they barely lost to the Pistons by 3 points. They barely lost to the Rockets by 4 points. You know, they almost beat the Hornets when they lost 105-102. They barely lost to the T-Wolves by 2. I mean, they had a lot of really... The Knicks lost by 4. So again, they had some really close games. Ultimately, could not pull a lot of those out and went on a massive losing streak, but are now back 6 games, beat the Warriors, beat the Hawks, now beat the Celtics. I like what they're doing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next Heat update. Peace.